I be a home can because daka mana boy bia mai go utalauma ganai de kenai hadi bai itara kataria vai ben do ita giro lo kero do ganai ya bia ma ai mai lalo ma ai mai first stop ai kara ni ganai lau taebe dura mu the ward member yeraka mai Bala I know Bala very well. He's a brother. Manahua. I kiki. I hamalo I kero wadu I three bamuna. Do I mai kanai. So lau hamaro nari ainsin. But in Ayura danu be. Karo goina bona duram dan ayabe. Ina totono ma lau. Kero lau rakatani yedekene. I lau noma. I grew my niganai ma somehow. I stop insin. Marina belagu brothers lau di bata gaudia lau kikino. Lau elai noma but lai amai. I said, no, what's happening? They go in the family nai. Nebe family dia no nai from here yera kau nebong. Not knowing that we have family in Ganai. Lau go tamana be viriolo tauna. To lau go sinana ia be lalau half viriolo. Tamana be viriolo. Masinana be lalaura. Ya na tubuna be uba ubese. Ya ai maragi dia no lolo ina bamna. Buru kata be hanai lagu sinan de kani yamaino. Ina ladana be gabina. Hanai. Ea lagu sinan ladana be ea. Ea ena ruma momkan ya tau. Main sin mai buru kabe. Idea be idea. Malau ya margo, lau si bonalas, lau eru danu yano. Kiri danu yano. Mahari belau diba, family be pada hari mungkin. Ina totona me, ina election lalonai. I be awareness tai karayalas. Vele ena ura parana, ya na gini be ya guau lauralas. Itawari election lalonai ma committee system ita set up. I want to apologize to the family here. Bema ID ba mauro neganai, we would have come as family. Ma omi ese ya na campaign neganai duro danu badare am kan doa dewali. So I apologize. Vele ya go lau committee system do lau formulas. But in a committee system amo itaira no mauri ya dikayano. In a committee system ese families danu ya hari dia no. Badu ia no. Koi ia no. Henau danu ia no. Trust the last committee system lalong. Una tatunoma. Pemalau gini, as a leader, I am not here to divide our people. I am here as a leader to unite everyone. O Yuralas henia, o Lalokau henia, o vote here lasis o Edelbamona. As a leader, I must always work together with my people. Na dainaima, I am my law na campaign and a strategy maragina benevum. We are coming to as a family. We don't have a committee system.
Thank you, Ila. I am a family Lau firstborn. Lau I am a Tadina, late Reverend Alupet. Yabe Mera area. His second born, Ila be third born. I am a Tadina ta Karopet. Yabe Hanu de Kayano. Ona sisters Berua, Ganalobo, and Bayole. Yabe must be the Canadian local. And I am a family. Lau be Pigeon born motu de Canada Namwa. Okay, Tadina Laura be itara natudia dia ranu dia resen message low. Time all family asking me lo sanap. Miles lo sanap lo election. Par all family lo pushing me lo sanap. Question me asking me also. Vele, what am something you by offering about people? Suppose me got something to offer about people by me son up. Me talking about family also. Also, we got plenty something to offer him. Behind me at me scaling me at, na me talk, okay, I think me got something to offer him about. Also na me put him on me wanda. Una dana lau magu lau abiashi about to the other lead parliament ekana. Parliament Fix Abau mitai. Ina be kaukara isilas. Ina a very, very difficult job. Firstly, members of parliament must understand politics in Papua New Guinea, national politics in parliament. First job for a new member of parliament. Second job, they must understand the public service. Public service were big animal, hard to manage. Lau be former head of department, so lau wherever, lau diba. Ina animal be daka ya how he behaves, lau diba. One can tin ball, one can be able, one can culture ball. Miss have a good law public service. I was CEO for 3 years, secretary for 7 years. So me have a good law, politics law. Before that, me lecturer at the University of Technology for about 20 years. Then me no easy job. Time you master in public service, you must understand how to negotiate with them international politics, international business people. You must have that knowledge and insight. Otherwise, all line was sana, all by you might talk ABC, all 1, 2, 3, or go for the water money, please, I don't know where the water money. You need to know how to negotiate with these international players. All on a while, Papua New Guinea, all come to working money, I don't know where. Also, now we need a smart leader. Ila talk finish. Me less law. Me, I think, me tasolo Papua New Guinea, most likely me tasolo Abau. And most likely me tasolo Papua New Guinea. Me no got committee system. Because me talking about family belonging. Me leader mania. Me no sabi anymore na man. A leader finds his own way, a new way, a better way for his people. Not copy the committee system that has failed our people. I am not accepting the committee system. But I'm going to a family system. Why family system? Family system and institution of God. When God created the universe and the earth, He also created Adam and Eve. That was the first family. That is the system that has never failed him and mankind. So I did not want to me less law using committee system because committee system all politicians are using. But win him next election. Very corrupt, plenty steel come up, plenty German come up, plenty Birua come up. Now also be me beggars. They make us poor in our own land. That's the committee system. All the politicians, all the candidates. Me that's all me using committee system. Because me leader man, I'm not a follower, I'm a leader. Abau and Bagara finish. Area Ilo Ganai, Dalabet, Diga Moria, all over Abau, Amazon Bay, Aroma Coast, Cloudy Bay. Roads are bad. Oh, Abau ya Namo, Abau Namo las. All same na, one em blow me. Agenda blow me lo this like next 5 years. Em blow Fix Abau First. Fix Abau First. Because Abau and Bagara finish. All man lo Papua New Guinea also laugh lo imia. All look him lo Facebook. He me push him car. He me car kaka na go lo garden lo market. Also laugh lo about people. Also, man, travel deputy prime minister na, travel minister na. Only 3 hours from Port Moresby. Abau all man no, all dog or pig all one him. I was asking me second question. These are the honest truth in Papua New Guinea. So let's not deny. Abau is a mess. Abau Bagara finish. So we must fix him Abau first. Behind Basin Blomi and build him new Abau. Gabina Abau, Kanara Abau, Abau Valiguna. And you may by walking our people, sons and daughters of Abau. Not expatriates, not Chinese, not Australians, not Americans. Abauans will build a new Abau under my leadership. Also, campaign Blomi me launching the platform. Platform in Proverbs chapter 29 verse 18. God says, where there is no vision, people perish. I'm not saying it, this is God telling us. Where there is no vision, people perish. If you have a leader who has had no vision over the last 20 years, result people are looking finish. Picture come finish. People like in this like picture my stuff better, people like citizen. Power is in your hands when you go to the polls. Next one. Sorry, Friday no come good, but this is people are in PNG Vision 2050. Also the PNG Vision 2050. It's a 40-year plan for this country. When I first did the framework in 2008, I called it the National Strategic Plan 2010-2050. A 40-year vision for this country. When the Michael Samara and Sepuka and his cabinet asked me to design and write the Vision 2050, I accepted the whole challenge. I am the architect and the author of Vision 2050. Make no mistake. Me writing Vision 2050. Me briefing my governor in 2009. I have briefed ministers. I have briefed government and private sector in the country and outside the country. Because I know the Vision 2050 better than anybody in this country. Misa Tsokosam, all man sa toko writing here. And also Karim Kofi lo Vision 2050 na kalakalan to me writing. And Kofi natin al Karim na. Spirit is the one time Vele Pat ila Aba. Also, they only had to implement in Vision 2050 because Spirit is the one time. The spirit of Vision 2050 is Vele Pat ila Aba. Nobody else. Some Michael Samara knows it. Pukatemu knows it. Whole cabinet knows it. They can't implement Vision 2050 without my leadership. Yeah. By the way, Vision 2050, we found it. Time we work in Vision 2050, we base him on Genesis chapter 1 and 2. We work asking God, God help me to create a new Papua New Guinea. I went and looked at Genesis, creation of the world. So I picked a lot of lessons. We learned plenty lessons. No, that's not two chapter. Before I put the plan together. Sorry, Fix Abau come up here, night by right. 1.5 months ago, all Philippines, all working presidential election goal. Presidential election. All elected NIPLA president goal. President Marcos Bonbon, or Bonbon Marcos Jr. Not long after that, I got a telephone call on my mobile phone from the office of the President of Philippines. My wife was there when I picked up my mobile. And him all asking me also, Vele, since you write in PNG Philippines, he said, hey, me like go campaign. You will wait past them. Oh, no, please. Me like him happen. I think President like rolling out is the long-term vision of Philippines. So me work him deal one time all. Me talking all. If you help me, my people in Abau with agriculture, fisheries and forestry, then I will help. All talk, no problems. We will help you. So this is how the connection I'm bringing to Abau. Philippines got 100 million people for our fisheries, for our agriculture, for our forestry and everything else. Indonesia has got 260 million people, market just across the border from Vanimo. That's the kind of dynamism I'm going to bring to Abau. That's the kind of leadership I'm going to become Abau. You know, gali leadership. You know, selfish leadership. But leader with a vision. People also our development party. Our development party, our development party, constitution, our development party, what is now our, me writing, Istablo computer blue. Constitution of what is now our development party, I wrote it. It's in my computer, if you want. All policies for our development party, me writing, Istablo computer blue. Time people setting up, writing constitution, policies. People are tell him IPA. My brother Carol Pett was the public officer. People are putting 1 month notice. And then my wife went to the bank to buy fee for registering party. Me play using money blow me play it. So registering the party. Why? Because at that time, I thought Sepuka was the best candidate for the prime ministership. And I wanted a Papuan prime ministership. And Puka knows I worked my ass off to make him the prime minister. One night, me sitting down low, Paranawata Mary blow me. And bring Vele. Me, I'm stable holiday, na meeting with some brothers, family of Southern Islands, the Jiwaka. And to Vele, me penning some God-fearing man's God-fearing a Christian and not black and level. Me told him, you can sympathy blue, no, thank you very much. Me less. Me less. Party blue, kisim no go. That's the kind of unselfish leadership, honest leadership, strong leadership I bring to Abau. And I'm offering Abau. So you may order no time law election, you make a duty. Under the Constitution, over the piggy, over the man married 18 years, have a constitutional duty to vote. Apart from that, you make a duty, obligation to all piggy blowing me, all youth blowing me, all piggy blowing me, all poo blowing me, to vote the right leader. So you must ask him, 26 candidates, triple question. Number one. Candidate number one ambition blow you, blow Abau. What is your vision for Abau? Question number two. One of can plan by you, Kirapim Abau, nice place, sweet place, beautiful Abau. Those are the kind of questions you must ask. Number three. Why not by you voting me voting you? Why should I vote for you? One of something you got on number 25 candidates in the That's the kind of questions, and any more questions you must ask him. People 26. Then make your choice. Let me clarify. There are two types of leaders. You may love Papua New Guinea. Time all you may vote him all man may go inside the politics of parliament. You may talk all leader. They are not leaders. Leaders must earn the respect of their people. Leaders must earn the respect of their people. We talk finish here. Politicians, you put him all inside. All by worried of winning next election. All by giving 50 kina now. You buy both him all by lose it now. 5 years later, all by give another 50 kina. They are only worried about the next elections. This is politics. Leadership worry about your boo-boos and children. Next generation. So vote for a leader, don't vote for a politician. Politician will divide him all man. All plenty still come up, plenty corruption come up. They make us poor in our own land, although we are rich. God has blessed Abau so richly. Yet our leaders tell us, you are poor beggar, you are beggar. Continue begging. I will give you the SIP money. A leader will tell you, come my friend, whether you voted for me, let's work together, let's build it up. Let me empower you, give me opportunities in business and employment. Those are the kind of questions you must ask him on the floor. Me too, you must ask him. Now by me outlining plan the vision going. And Abau ya. If you talk about no good. Time road come up, rain come down. Come up, what's a swimming pool now. New plan PMB, me buy me come no more, me push him. Me push him PMB. All man about buy 4-wheel drive, all push him. You play online no here, you play by like walking kaka no go lost. Salim no kapari market. Whenever people walk about 3-4 hours. Not fair, not normal. All school too bar up. Some like planning teacher house, me round finish. Planning teacher house is all bus material. Hey, we are only 3 hours away from Port Moresby. Do we have a leader? Do we have a member of parliament in Abau or no? 20 years, man. But you make a pek yeto. I don't want to eat pepper anymore. If you guys want to eat pepper, continue eating pepper. Let me tell you, suppose people are like vote. People are like voting politicians, no can vote in me. Because I'm not a politician. If you want to vote for a politician, don't vote for me. If you want to vote for a leader, Vele pet ila our box fishing is putting his hands up. I will fight for you. I will fight for you. These guys in national politics and national government know how hard I fight. I will fight for you. Me no gali leader. Go on a current briefcase na go. Me like him Islam ministry. Me like him Islam ministry. Me like him deputy prime minister. I make current briefcase na. Above all, bye bye. I don't want to see you. And worry blah blah. Vote for a leader, not a politician. There are 26 of us running. You play at scale. Who's that leader through? Who's that leader through? Who's that politician? Who's that politician? Very people walking choice people. Time people are working Vision 2050. We got 12 advisors. Or somebody cabinet, somebody in a table government appointed. Inside of that's like advisors, I had the late Reverend Samson Loa, former moderator of United Church. We got Alan Bed, current governor of East Sepik. Robert Agarobe, the current governor of Central Province. And Michael Malabang, former health minister. These are my advisors. I was their leader. I was the team leader that advised them and provided the technical input. Time is around 89 districts in 3 months. Online lo plus, you know lo yet as all over the country. All talk people are like in 3 plus something. One, people are like in money lo pocket every day. Not only during the election time. We want money in our pockets every day. Not only during the election. So I mean, appeal for me, all candidates offering me 10 kina or 50 kina. Ask them for 100 kina, 1,000 kina. I'm no money blow, I'm money blow God. God created heaven and earth with gold and silver in it. He owns all these resources. Why are they using God's resources to enslave us, keep us poor, make us beggars? Say, thank you God, don't thank them because that's not the money. Thank you God and you put your vote properly. Number 2, online no place or togosim. People like opportunity or business now, employment for our youths and all people or to all mass. They grow up into a nice future. And number 3, all togosim. Some people go to hospital, people lo village people. Lo merani or video lo kapari lo here. Me walk about to go inside the house. Me put him light switch on, light by come on. Me go lo sawa. Me turn him tap on, water by come down. We want to live in our village just like you live in Port Moresby. That's what the village people told us all over the country. Abaus are no different. If the Angans can do it, if the Southern Islanders can do it, if the Nigun Islanders can do it, what about Abau? You mean dog, pig or anyone? We are human beings. We need some respect, some dignity. That's why me talk. Politician is not a leader. He's just a member of parliament. He has to earn the leadership title from us with respect. If he doesn't, kick him out or kick him out. No one give him chance. This is born again, musky. Rouse him in. For the sake of your children, for the sake of your boo-boos, and for the sake and future of Abau. So when I'm soliciting Abau, we have right leadership. Not the right politician or another politician. It's about voting the right leadership. Timely established Department of Agriculture and Livestock. I was also the chairman of the United Nations Food Safety and Food Trade Council for North America and Southwest Pacific. Me, all in two high level, we're mixing all the experts of food trade and food safety were created 2 times. First time, Lombedeng, 2012, and this is the second one in 2014 in Kokopo. Me, Kizima, Governor, Blois, Dividend Income, Tobainin Jr., my minister then, Minister Tommy Tomskwal, Prime Minister Peter Onu, and the chair of the United Nations Food Safety and Food Trade Council. I was the chairman and I was the leader of the pack. I did that 2 times in PNG. That's the kind of quality leadership I'm offering about. That's the kind of opportunity I'm offering about for our children, our youth, and future generation. Also, I'm going to vote wisely. Me serving 5 prime ministers. I worked under the late Sir Michael Somare, the late Sir Mekere Morata, who is a very good friend of mine. Sir Julius Chan is also another good friend. Sir Rabi Namali and Peter O'Neill. I served under those and worked with them very closely. I also worked with 3 deputy prime ministers, Sir Puka Temu, Don Polier, and Belden Nama. I also worked with 2 opposition leaders, Sir Mekere, the late Sir Mekere and Belden. And me worked one time about 6 or 7 ministers of agriculture. I am qualified for a job. I am ready to provide a leadership about it. You play at working choice. Next one. I think last year me one time Forest Pakov here. Forest Pakov wanted some input, advice into building how we can make this vision come reality law Port Moresby. Vision law Forest Pakov law Port Moresby. I want Port Moresby city to be the next Dubai of vision law Forest Pakov, Governor Pakov. Port Moresby is much more beautiful than Dubai. Why you want to copy a dry city like Dubai? We got more resources too than Dubai. Gold, silver, oil and gas. We can make Abau a better place than Port Moresby and Dubai. Working together. With God, all things are possible. If we say, yes, we want to do great things, God will come on board and we will do great things. For ourselves, our children, our boo-boos, and future generation. It is up to us to decide whether we want a great things for Abau, a new Abau. Then we make the choice. We can do it. Lots of smart people in Abau. Plenty smart man Abau. Plenty hard work man Abau. Just unite them, put them in teams, and they will build a new Abau for us. That's all. And plan Blomilo 1 page. This is the roadmap to build a new Abau. You have the vision statement, you got mission. The mission is you're going to work one time. I will concentrate on 5 policy areas the first 5 years. Agriculture, fisheries, forestry, education and health. Law agriculture, we start discussing one time on Department of Agriculture, rubber board. No time look opportunity to starting up the tire factory lo Kupiano or lo Dubai. Suppose you put him lo Dubai, that tire factory will be owned by rubber farmers in Papua. What that means, more money in the pockets of our rubber farmers. Coconut, me starting Pampla Young Plaman lo aroma Maupa number 1. I'm staff Plomi lo Coco and Coconut Institute. Time Elysium Institute, na me work lo secretary, I'm coming to. Doctor, me like him sambla help him. So I helped him. Mr. Reno Lama is now a very proud owner of Aroma Coconut Products Limited. He is a very successful SME in coconut downstream processing. He is exporting to Singapore, USA, and Australia. His farmers are getting more money than the coconut farmers. So I have asked him to help me to extend the program all around Abau. I need boss plan before, I mean mentoring him. So I'm got belief from me. That's the kind of Abau I want. That's the kind of Abau I want. Beautiful Abau, first class. First thing me like him, you must build him community halls, Lokupiano market. So all you plug on market, Lokupiano, at least you have a decent place to sleep, toilet and shower. Also more working lo alo tawi. If they do it, why can't we do it? I want to do it. I will do it. I will make sure we build community halls for Amazon Bay and Cloudy Bay. People will go to market. I want to treat our people like human beings with dignity and respect. Me by building markets for our farmers and fishermen of Port Moresby. Me start discussing the international markets finish, but I have held discussions with them forest and assembly or members of parliament or NCDC. So how our farmers and fishermen, so about I got good access. Me got plan finish. Me let's talk about no go to candidate copy me. Me walk looking on Facebook here. Plenty of copy more like the Mister. Plenty of candidate will copy my devil Mister. They have no clue where to take about. The best they can do is copy from Vele Pet in our box 15. Kupiano in the town. Kupiano settlement. Kupiano settlement. Time if I nominate, no what power. No what water, toilet too, no what pit toilet. And we are only 3 hours away from the capital of Papua New Guinea. "20 years, Kupiano settlement now. No what power. All months I light him candle, all those who can afford it have solar. It's become a candle town. Morata settlement is much more better than Kupiano settlement. 6 Mile settlement is Port Moresby is much better than Kupiano settlement. We must send this in the build a new upgrade, modernize Kupiano town. All these things will happen if we have economy growing. Economic activity come people. So plan blow me working economic activity by me rushing of council chambers. In their place by me starting what I'm calling trading post. Trading post where investors may come, or community by go, government by go, and me work with them to create a community trading post. And by business flow, SME may come up. Government will regulate all this and make sure that we give them the right support and we give the people the right support. That's why trading post is important. For Amazon Bay, by me put in Margarita. Lo Cloudy Bay, by me put in Newtown, Morogina. Lo Arma Coast, by me put in Mapa. Kupiano town, we have to transform it to a new city town, a modern town. So time is secretary or Masato. You secretary one and Sadi working about. Let me answer that question. He got role by member of parliament and he got role by head of department. Role by member of parliament, Muslim. And member of Labau, and by calling, and by meeting with the LLC, or by working 5-year development plan. Then and by singing one of the meeting, or by working, okay, this is a project and by priority. After that, a workload or friends now, Brohimilo, Kupiano district, no writing proposals to go to national government. No agriculture, fisheries, forestry, or whatever. Work no member of parliament, and must round one the number of parliament and lobby support. Low in all politics, as well must lobby support, look, I'm not the head of department. Oh, this is a project, go about, enough you support him. And work for member of parliament. Work for head of department. Time making project agriculture, we might talk, okay, I'm good for proposal by mixing the goal of department of national planning, no monitoring. We might talk, ask him all. In line with our government priorities, someone will talk yes, or by talking me, you go to the department of finance and treasury. By me go ask him all. You got money, or this lot. Someone will talk yes, or by talking me. Okay, Department of Agriculture and Livestock, you now writing proposal for about this agriculture project. So the people can fund it under the agriculture, national development budget, national budget, and work for me. We write the proposal, about district member gets the fund, and he implements his about district plan. Let me tell you, time is start 2011 to 2017. About district, submitting one agriculture project proposal. Not one, zero balance. Now me picking any blow about here. Love about nothing. Puka, please. You know how I work. Also, more talk. As a Zumba, same speed comes, same go back. That's the way I work. Puka knows that. Why am I not using services lobby? When I was the secretary of the Department of Agriculture. Zero balance in agriculture. Me no some of fisheries na forest in one I know. But I can tell you for the records, we never got a proposal from Abau district. Next. We talk Tunisia. The last 10 years in particular, it is a DSIP, 10 million plus, maybe another 10 million. It's about 20 million per year. In one term, the member has access to about over 100 million kina. Over 100 million kina. In 4 terms, that's 400, 500 million kina. Picture where, evidence where, development evidence where, life come up good or no good. DSIP na, PSIP na, or IP, Logaman, we call him all Lohama, man. Peace, lock up. You know money, and peace, lock up. And peck, lodok. We need to generate, we need planning resources. We need to build the economy from DSIP to over 500 million kina a year, so we can start to do things in Abau. We can transform Abau. Without that, that's the kind of plan I have. This is how I will fund my vision and my plans. People below, good Karim member. I'm kind of place to also put him also sing. Hallelujah, you are a good man, you work in plan you walk. People below also. Minister, you play to walk in yo. Mr. Aroma coast to walk. Mapa. I'm not walk. Road bar up, hospital bar up, but I'm coming to press maybe, put him on son. Oh, God bless you, you are a great man. Hallelujah, hallelujah. Enough is enough. Stop worshipping a politician. We only have one God. God in heaven. He is not a God. Politicians are not gods. We only have one God. So stop worshipping politicians who never deliver, who only use you, who make you beggars and make you poor. Let me play it now. It's in your hands. The power is in your hands. So, again, we come back to the question now. Triple question. You play Masashi, me play 26. You got vision to Abau or not? What are your plans to make Abau a beautiful place, a sweet place, and a happy, prosperous place? Finally, why not by me voting you? I have outlined what I can offer. I have also told you my vision and my plans for Abau. Choice is yours. We talk finish. If you want to vote for a politician, don't vote for me, please. Maybe me wasting time, liver. But if you want to vote for a leader, box 15, Vele per ilawa, we put him on the water. Last year, Papa Blomi died, 85 years old. There them go school one time, semi-called someone online or Sogeri. In the I'm dying now. Before I'm sick, I'm looking at him. Remember, to Vele, one time by me vote. Mr. Talk, that you are Papa, hurry up now, you alright now, but you put in box 15, but you put in first vote. Vote number 1 and Pet Ilawa, by voting Vele Pet Ilawa. Sadly, I'm not coming for him, died. He died last year. I also have my late brother, Reverend Alupet, and 2 died now. So, me got 2 vote, please. I already have 2 votes in heaven this year. And many more from my relatives, all over Abau. This year, you may go to poll. 5 seconds, you go inside the poll. 5 seconds, that's all. You by decide when you can Abau, but you voting for next 5 years. What's in a vote law leadership is important too. That 5 seconds in the polling booth is between you and God. But that choice, that 5 seconds with you and God. And if the minute you put your hands on that, you will decide what kind of Abau you want to have for the next 5 years. And one by you welcome this tradition. But suppose you got a book or thinking our hearts and our spirit. Together Abau will make a big difference. You people will make a big difference. And Abau will change. Kadara Abau. Kabina Abau. Abau Valiguna. The new Abau. Thank you, family Blomina. Thank family Blomina. God bless you, God bless Abau. God bless family.